guys, it's your girl Ashley. If you're new to my channel, what's up? So today I have a full face tutorial for you guys on this look. So if you guys have the Morphe 15N eyeshadow palette, if you guys don't know what it looks like, this is what it looks like. So if you guys have this eyeshadow palette, take it out because we're going to be creating this look, honey. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my eyes. I'm going to use this MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. And to do that, I'm going to be using this Real Techniques sponge. I'm so used to using the Real Techniques sponge. Real Techniques brush. So I just like to use that. I'm just going to apply this all over my eye. Now with this JH30 brush, I'm going to grab the color Custom. And I'm going to use this to basically kind of set that base. Now with this JH34 brush, I'm going to grab the color Selfie. And I'm going to apply this on the crease. So just giving a little bit of warmth to your eye. I really like this brush. It just helps like blend everything. And I don't know what I'm saying. I'm a little sick. I'm all over the place. But you're going to keep applying this until you're satisfied with the pigmentation of this color. Back with the JH30 brush and the color Custom, we're going to go ahead and blend out these edges a little bit. I just don't want any harsh lines, so I always like to apply like a crease color and then go back and use like a transition color to blend everything together. With this M433 brush, I'm going to grab the color Editorial, and I'm going to be applying this on the outer part of the eye, moving it towards the crease, and then I'm also going to be applying it on the inner part of the eye. So basically, this is going to help create, you want to say like your halo, because I don't want it to be just smoky on the outer part. I want it to be kind of smoky on the inner part as well. I also like to make sure that I get on this corner here, because since I do have a line that makes my eye look a little droopy, I like to fill it to give it a little bit of, you know, a lift without having to pay all that plastic surgery money, honey. Back with the JH30 brush, and whatever color is left there, which is the custom color, whatever is left, I'm just going to blend the inner part because I don't want to have like any crazy harsh dark brown in here. Now with a flat concealer brush like this one and back with Soft Ochre, I'm going to grab some of this and I'm going to basically clean up the area where I'm going to be applying the like shimmer shade, so that it can have like a nice base and the true colors can come out. Because if I were to just apply the shimmer shade on top of this brown, it's not really going to stand out, just going to blend everything together versus how pigmented and bright this looks right now. So I just go ahead and apply some, and then I kind of lift my eye up because I have a little bit of hooded eyes, and wherever that, what would you call this, like base hits, that's how far I'm going to put this as well. Back with the JH34 brush, it has a little bit of that selfie color left. So I'm just going to use that to blend the base of the soft ochre into the crease, because I put a little bit of that soft ochre up there. So I want to make sure that that blends very well. And then back with the M433 brush, ooh, I was right. And whatever is left of Editorial, I'm going to blend out the edges as well, so that everything is just nice and well blended. So the outer part as well as the inner part of the eye. Now this is where it gets fun. Now with this Urban Decay Naked eyeshadow brush, I'm going to use the fluffy side. And I'm going to grab the color Talent, which is a shimmer shade. And I'm going to be applying this on the sides of where that base I applied. So not completely in the outer part of the eye. I'm focusing the color where I put the soft ochre. So that outer part, if that makes kind of sense to you. But I'm just applying that here and as well as in here. Now with this JH41 brush, I'm going to grab the color Unique. And I'm going to apply this on the center. It's two different shimmer shades. One has more of like an orangey kind of tone. This one has more of a like beigey gold kind of tone, and I want this to be the center of attention. Back with the M433 brush, it has a little bit of Editorial left. I'm going to go ahead and blend again the edges, because this time it has a little bit of that shimmer, so I want to make sure that everything blends very well. With a small little concealer brush like this one, I'm going to wet it using the Pacifica Crystal Dewy Spray. So I'm just going to do a couple sprays. And I'm going to grab the color Unique. And I'm just going to pop it on the center because it's really going to just make this color stand out. You see that? It's giving you that metallic-y look. Now this actually looks pretty nice, but now with the flat side of the Urban Decay Naked Eyeshadow brush, I'm going to grab the color Talent. And now I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit more on the outer part of it. Because now that this is a little bit wet, the true orangey base of this shimmer is going to stand out. And that's what I want. Because I want to make sure that you can see the difference. And that it doesn't all just blend, you know, all together. I have a little bit of talent on the fluffier side of this brush. And I just want to make sure that I blend very well. Back with the M433 brush, I'm going to grab a little bit more of Editorial. And now I'm going to smoke out a little bit more the outer part of the eye. And then whatever is left, also applying it on the inner part of the eye. Back with the JH3 brush, a little bit more custom. I'm just going to blend the edges. Now to really give it that smokiness, I'm going to be applying a black eyeliner. This is from the Urban Decay line. And I'm just going to be applying this on my lash line first. I'm going to go ahead and buff this in using the JH42 brush. So just going back and forth, smudging it and buffing it in. With the same brush on the color Hello, I'm just going to apply this on top of that liner just to blend it and smoke it out a little bit more. Let's move on to the face for now. So I'm going to be using this Hourglass primer. It's like a light tea reflecting primer. And I'm just going to use my fingers to smooth this into the skin. I'm going to use this NYX Correcting Concealer as a little bit of an orange base to it. It's going to help cancel out underneath here because I have a little bit of blue and green down here. Nothing too crazy, but I still want to correct it. Now for foundation, I'm going to be using this Hourglass foundation stick. Oh my gosh, you guys. I love this stuff. It's so creamy and it's just so easy to apply. Just look at, bam. You can add more if you want more coverage, but this is good for now. Now I'm going to be using the JH03 brush to blend this into my skin. And for concealer, I'm going to be using this MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This is in the color NC20. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply this underneath the eyes. And I'm debating, I don't know, should I highlight my skin in the sense of putting some of that on my chin? I don't think I'm going to do that today. Not today. But I will put some on my nose. To blend this out, I'm going to be using this brush. This is the JH08 brush. And I'm just going to blend this out. This is like a mini foundation brush. I really like this one. So before I set my face, because I'm feeling really glamorous, I'm going to go ahead and bronze up my skin with a cream bronzer. This is the Chanel one. Ooh, fancy. It cost me a fortune. So I use it wisely. So to apply this, I'm using the M492 brush. So I'm going to grab a little bit on my brush. And I'm just going to chisel my cheeks. Also go on my forehead because, you know, la tengo grande, so blend, blend, blend. It's important. I'm also going to go down here too because, you know, help cover that double chin. I mean, it's not like it's going to cover it, but it's going to help just diffuse it a little bit. To set my under eyes, I'm going to be using this Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in the color 10. And I'm going to use this Real Technique sponge to do so. But before I apply any powder underneath the ojitos, I have a hair. What the hell? I just need to make sure I blend underneath the eyes because, you know, wrinkles and creases. And we don't want all of that, honey. So while I bake for a little bit, I'm going to set the rest of my face using this MAC powder. This is like a powder foundation, double coverage. I'm using the JH01 brush for this. And I'm just going to apply this all over the skin. So let's bronze up the skin a little bit more with powder this time. I'm using the MAC Matte Bronzer and I'm using the JH05 brush to do so. So let's just go over the areas we applied that Chanel, girl. Now to smooth everything out, I'm going to go back with my Real Technique sponge and that Fit Me powder. And I'm just going to go underneath to, you know, make sure we get that good cut. Sometimes what I do is I like to blend in the powder into the skin, whatever's left. Like into my nose and into underneath my eyes instead of dusting it off. It does give me a little bit of more coverage, which I don't mind. Because I feel like sometimes when I like dust it off, it like comes off, if that makes any sense. Time to contour my nose. I'm using the matte bronzer again. And this time I'm using the M505 brush. Because, you know, my nose is looking a little bit wide, so we need to fix that a little bit. So I'm putting it on the sides. Time for some blush. I'm going to be using the Too Faced Blush Bar. So when you open it up, this is what it looks like. I'm going to be using this color here, which is Dandelion. And to apply, I'm going to be using the JH04 brush. I'm just going to go ahead and dust out the bottom out here. So let's finish up the eyes. I'm using this JH40 brush. I'm going to grab the color Editorial, and I'm just going to be applying this on my lower lash line, and this is just gonna go ahead and give it a very smoky look. I'm gonna do this off of camera, but I'm gonna be applying the black eyeliner on the top waterline, and then I'm gonna apply the NYX Wonder Pencil in my bottom waterline. While I wait for the mascara to dry just a little bit, I'm gonna apply some highlights. I'm using this MAC Beaming Blush as a highlighter because I just really like the way that it looks, and I'm using the JH09 to do so. And I'm not gonna go like overboard with it because highlight gives texture to my skin, and we don't want texture, we just want a little glow. Now for lashes, I'm going to be using these. These are the Lily lashes in the style Mykonos. They're so freaking cute. Now for lips, I'm going to be using this MAC lip liner. This is in the color Oak. And I'm just going to go ahead and fill and line using this color. Now for lipstick, I'm going to be using the MAC lipstick in the color Try Again. And I'm just going to apply it on the lips. Well, you guys thought that I was going to do my hair? Nah, bro. That's too much work. I'm too lazy for that, so this is what you get. But this is the look. I hope you guys like this look. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Comment down below. Let me know will you guys recreate this look. Do you guys own this palette? Let me know. I love to interact with you guys. Also comment, let me know what other palette you guys want me to use. What other videos you want me to film. Go ahead and do so. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. I post little previews of what I'm filming and all the goody good stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.